Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's a wild time here and I'm back again tonight with a double header for you guys. Tonight we're starting off with Retired versus UTC Red, so it should be a very good game. Retired made up of some long-standing players in the competitive scene here. Just waiting on the players to send me the server information so I can jump into the server and we can get this game to begin. So if you just hold on, hopefully they won't be too much longer for us guys and we can get things rock and rolling. Hope you guys enjoy the evening, and if there are any issues in terms of audio, visual, please let me know and I'll get them sorted as soon as I can. So just hold tight guys.
The wind is blowing through her hair. We like to head out on the road, and you know we don't really care, cause we're just doing what we want. She likes it when I treat her good. She likes it when I treat her bad. She likes to travel all around. I take her everywhere and back. Yeah, oh, you fucking with the man, girl. You throw it right back, no I like that. I'ma bite back, you know I've become a fan, girl. The way you throw back like a Kodak, girl, you own that. Cruise around without a plan, girl. We'll never go back, girl, you know that. You were so bad, let's just spend a couple grand, girl. You know you're fucking with the man, girl. Yeah. Oh, you could've been a good girl, but instead you chose a real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me and never look back. We're living life like a badass. Oh, you could've been a good girl, but instead you chose a real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me and never look back. Yeah. Cruising PCH with the top down, drop down, headed nowhere fast, never stop now, not now. We ain't slowing down, never knowing that. We're just headed south, what it's all about, never out of doubt, yeah. She be sitting shotgun, she a hot one in the hot sun, crop top on, I'ma hop on every single day, head a different way, never stay in place, don't care what they say, we gon' do it anyway. Always by my side, oh we're living life right, every night we just drive by, cruising high life, we're alive, not just getting by, not just letting life pass right underneath the side, grab it real tight. Okay, every day is a new day in a new place, rent a new space, see a new face in a few days, move a new way to a new state, that's great, rent an estate for our next day. Oh, you could have been a good girl, but instead you chose a real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick. I don't care if you got issues. Daddy left, but I'm with you. So come with me, never look back. We're living life like a badass. Oh, you could have been a good girl, but instead you chose a real world. Yeah, you've always been a savage. Oh, you've always been a bad chick.
Hello guys, so it does appear that they're having a bit of an issue getting servers sorted for tonight. Every time they try and make an EU server, it's just giving them an NA one. So they're going to try their best and get a server created as soon as possible for you guys so that we can get into the game and see some action. Again, we've got two games for you tonight. We have REEE versus UCT Red, and then we've got Door versus UCT Blue. So that Door game starts at 7 o'clock UK time. Now I'll put a link in the bottom there for the stats there for how the teams are doing so far. This is something that I've kind of always wanted to do with the leagues. I've seen CDL do it. I thought, hell, why not do it here as well? So after every game, I'm putting all the stats together, and this is the team and player stats, and it's going to give us some really interesting information to see how these teams are either evolving and how players are progressing throughout the tournament. I've even drilled it down up to the individual map as well, so we can have a cheeky look to see who's topping the leaderboards for each map as we go through as well there, guys. If you've got any ideas on something else you want to put into the stats, make sure you tag me in Twitter. I've pinned the post there, leave a comment, and I can see what I can do about adding that in for you guys.
I'm marching till it's over. I'm just like a soldier. I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. I'm just like a soldier. I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. It's ridiculous, I'm spitting this meticulous and limitless, while others out there spitting shit got hits up on the charts and shit. I see why other artists quit, cause people don't reward good shit. They love to hate but hate to live. Society is swing and miss, and honestly I get it. Promise me you won't regret it. Wasting energy, forget it. Don't look back, go on and get it. Bite the bullet just a bit. Bite your tongue and don't say shit. Make your actions hard to miss. Be a legend, not a myth. Yeah. It's obnoxious that I'm conscious. Rapping honest as promise. Try to harness. As an artist, stay modest. It's a long quest. I will not quit till 10,000 people going off when I drop this. I gotta make it now. Swear to God I'm breaking out. Swear to God I'll take a bow. Stand the stage with the crowd, cause I got it figured out. I'm just honest and I'm loud. Saying modest but I'm proud. No, I never had a doubt. Just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving.
So hello ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are nearly ready to rock and roll here, just waiting some players to jump in. I do believe we are going to be playing on an NA server, I think, if the communication I'm getting is correct, and the map order might be a little bit wonky tonk. I'm just trying to find if this is going to be a burn round or not, and when I can, I'll let you guys know. So tonight again we've got REEE versus UCT Red. UCT have got 2 teams in this tournament so far, so it should be a pretty good one. Some of these guys I've been casting for the past 3 years. We were talking about it in the Discord earlier. The likes of Fool's Guard, Iction, Slendy. Been very nice to see them all the way from the Semper Fi days. So it does look like this is going to be the Go map that we're going to be playing. Lofton being the first one there. I'll try and amend that in the overlay for you now. So let me know your predictions for this game tonight, guys. Who do you think is going to be winning? Who do you think is going to be coming out on top? There you go. The map should be updated for you there, guys, for what we're actually going to get. 2 rounds of Lotten Islands, 2 rounds of Provenance. We're going to be going live at 21 mark, guys, so let's get ready to rock and roll. 60 seconds left on the clock. Let me know if the game volume is going to be too loud for you guys. I'm trying to adjust that. Had a few audio issues last time, so hopefully I've resolved all of those for you. So first map, Lofoten Islands here, going live at 2100. Take a look at the lineup for tonight's game. Deckard, Deadcom, Jajonka. I do apologise if I butcher any of these names here. We've got Gekon Golub as well, Kalasia and UTC Master. We've already gone over the REEE lineup as well. Pompey, Fool's Guard, Iction, Cafaclino, Slendy and Timothy. And I believe that should be go time. Fingers crossed, hopefully. And teams are starting up now. UTC going to be in the blue for us tonight, and REEE are going to be in the red. No, it looks like we're going live at 2100 hours this time. So I do apologise about that, guys. Ready to rock and roll. So Lofton, very, very key. My personal opinion, UTC have the better spawn here. If they can get up and rush at centre and hold the centre before REEE can get towards the mid and Bravo, they should stand a good chance of getting a squad wipe and then moving in for the triple cap on Charlie. But it all depends on how aggressive those guys that push towards the centre are and if they can win their opening engagements. Alpha being capped pretty quickly here, but does look like REEE might be able to get towards Bravo before the rest. That nice line wrap here with Fool's Guard and Bombi looking to hold the centre here. Jumping onto Slendy as he pushes towards the Bravo flag here. Goes in with the Tommy. Smoke is out at the top on the high ground. Slendy now does have the high ground, having a cheeky look around here. But it does look like Bombi with a triple towards the centre there. Going to hold things up nicely as Slendy, Timothy are going to be sitting around at Bravo. Now pushing straight towards the Alpha flag here. Timothy not wasting any time. Fool's Guard and Bombi holding that centre absolutely beautifully. Really stopping UTC getting a chance to push forward and get the kills that they need. Jumping on to Caf as he's going to be defending Bravo. Nothing interesting going on here. Slendy in and around Alpha. Bompy going absolutely off this game so far. See if we can get on him. See what he's doing. He's obviously doing something right, and it does look like REEE have got the spawn trap set here, guys. Iction, Bompy, and Timothy really locking things off. Bompy picking up another one as well. We are less than 2 minutes into the game. REEE have managed to get a triple cap here, locking UTC Red off of the map here and into a really nice spawn trap. Bompy taking a look at the scoreboard here, 8-0 with that FG42. Got a really nice triple at the beginning of the game, really shutting off UTC's chances of securing mid-map and pushing towards Charlie. Bompy going absolutely aggressive right now, playing that support class like it's an assault. Now setting up on the rock, going to make things really hard for UTC to push out. Slipping over to the right hand side. Now as we can see from the minimap, REEE are really just bouncing from left to right, left to right. UTC now trying to do a 4-man stack along the right hand side. Bompy finally goes down. UTC trying to make a play here, jumping onto Master, who took out Bompy, firing through the smoke, picks up Iction. Now going to be pushing out of the smoke and getting hit from behind. It does look like Gekon was there to cover that one. Picked up Slendy and now goes to revive Master. We're going to stick with Master here. UTC finally managing to push out and are grabbing the alpha flag here. Master missing his shots. Jump back onto Bompy, who's going to be helping out Iction at the top there. Players are now setting up on the riverside. Does like Caf was able to take out Dejonka there, who tried to slip past. REEE doing a really good job here, locking things off, watching out for those sneaky flanks. I think that 4-man was there more to distract. But it does look like REEE have got it covered. It's 160-79 in favour of REEE. We're less than 4 minutes into the game here, guys. Let's take another quick look at the scoreboard to see how things are going. REEE having an amazing game here. Bompy managing to get revived after that. Def locking off the alpha flag, going 11-0. Almost a repeat of last night. UCT Red not having a good game at all. Action. Backing up Bompy. It does look like REEE have got a nice little thing going on here, splitting off into pairs. A lot of smoke coming out for UCT, which is something that's really, really good. It helped them break out that first time. Unfortunately, they just ran out of it and they weren't aggressive. You know, when you get an opportunity like that, you cannot hang around. You just kind of need to, you know, run with your little legs, do a Forrest Gump and just run far, far away in the hopes that you can just try and get towards the centre of the map, get towards Charlie and just act as a spawn beak for the rest of your team. And then what you need to do against a team like Retired here is just spread across the map and just keep spawning on each other and eventually you'll get them on the rotation. Unfortunately, UCT isn't getting the option to do that. It's 160-29 here on the first map of the evening, Lofferton. We will have a second half of this very, very shortly. REEE doing a really good job keeping things under control. Taking another look at the scores here. All players have got some high-ish pings, but nothing too bad. Caf goes down. The Jonker doing a good job here, trying to push out, wasted too much time on the revive. No one for UCT to spectate here, jumping back onto Bompy. Slendy with the Tommy gun takes out Decon there. And that was a guy that got saved, but unfortunately cost the life of his teammate. It's 160-1, and it does look like REEE have absolutely taken that with a landslide amount of points there. So, I mean, is there much left to say about that one? First round on Lofferton Islands was a complete wipe by the guys of Retired there, managing to take that in less than 5 minutes with 160 points on the board and virtually 0 deaths. Absolutely amazing. That FG42 coming in clutch for Bompy there. who did an amazing job with that early on triple kill and carried it on throughout the rest of the game. And for those of you curious about the overlays for tonight, it is done using Jampu's overlay system, all driven by the web guys. So I do this on my phone, update the scores, and it manually updates the one browser source setup on Streamlabs or OBS there. If you're interested in casting and you want to do things on your own, follow me on Twitter, give me a DM, or go to Jampu's Twitter as well, and you can get involved in that program. Now, the next map is loading, so let's jump back in and see if UCT are going to be able to update their strategies and get things going. REEE in the blue, UCT in the red this time round. REEE going with quite a spread approach here. 3 men going straight towards that Bravo flag. Fool's Guard moving straight towards the centre of the map. And we are going to see Bumpy again. We missed his triple at the beginning of the last round. We're going to see if we can get on there for this time. Gets some really good shots in. Narrowly missing death there. He is absolute Fool's Guard, trying to get round to support and get that health on. Fool's Guard still trying to get over there, but Bumpy getting headshots left, right and centre. If we do see REEE getting the Bravo cap there, Fool's Guard managing to help Bumpy out as he picks people off left, right and centre. Bumpy looking to move over to the revive, decides to pick up a kill on the way. Deadcom unfortunately bites the dust with that FG42. Fool's Guard holding on for dear life. Bumpy looking to get another kill there. And it does look like Decod is going to get a good kill. Iction covering that one. Smoke coming in. And it does look like those really nice KDs REEE building up are going to be kept safe for now. Timothy with a triple there. Absolutely destroying these guys. And it does look like we are going to be seeing REEE set up for a nice push towards the Charlie flag. UCT are all around. Timothy making use of the textures going through the fence there to get a nice kill. Timothy still holding. Iction looks like he's doing work as well with a 2-piece on that Charlie flag. Timothy setting up on the right hand side, looking to catch the spawns, as we do see REEE setting up with a triple cap at the 23:15 mark. It's 160 to 132 for retired.
The buggers are broken. Nearly there.
Calf holding at the front of Charlie here. Behind that car, really strong position, but we do have Bumpy. I do believe that is Fool's Guard sat up on the fence there. Really nice positions. You can just catch their heads as they move over the rock formation there, and it gives you some really good opportunities to get some easy kills. Fool's Guard making me look like a fool right there, missing a lot of easy shots. Gekon managing to take out Timothy on the right hand side. Fool's Guard looking to cover, but it does look like Iction is looking to move in as well. Slendy gets taken out by Dejonka. And it's like the Fool's Guard is moving around. One more of these UCT guys at the bottom there. Bumpy goes down as well. Calf looking like he's going to cover that. Gekon doing a really good job here, trying to open up the left-hand flank. Unfortunately, he was on his own. The rest of his team were not there to provide him the cover he needed pushing through. If he had a nice 4-man stack, it would have been awesome. But what he did do is draw 4 guys off of the Charlie flag here, allowing the rest of his team to push up. And this is what I was on about earlier. Look how static they are. Sia 101 doing a good job now pushing round. And that's it. You just need to run as fast as you can. Unfortunately, he does get picked off in the back. But he was too static around here at this Charlie flag. Maybe some miscommunication on the team side there about what they were going to do. But it allowed Retired to pull back from the hard work that Gekon managed to get on here. Getting a bit scrappy in the Charlie flag here as Retired try and scrap for possession. Decode making sure to take out Timothy there, getting the good trade. Unfortunately gets shot in the back by Bumpy. jumping back onto Iction. He's looking to smoke up and get the revive on Cap. Let's have a look at the scores and see how things are going. Retired again, managing to keep up with a absolute clean sheet here on deaths. Bumpy not doing as well as he did before, leaving Timothy to take the spotlight. Slendy not pulling his weight this time, or is that the rest of his team getting there before he does? UCT breaking out even where they can. Unfortunately, guys like Master, Deadcom and Clarissa aren't doing as good as the rest of their team. It's 160 to 39 at the 20-minute mark. I think we can all safely say that Retired have this one in the bag. Still trying to put shots down range. Bumpy getting in the way, taking the shots for him though. Iction repaying the favour by getting the revive there. UCT still trying to push out on that right hand side, but Timothy doing a really good job locking that option on for them right there. The SF doing amazing work. Again, weapons like the FG42 and the SF on PC are even more deadlier than they are on the consoles here. Absolute laser beams, which makes your map knowledge and your actual experience on here such a key factor. When to engage, when not to engage, and the ranges that you are going to be going up against. How much damage can you take before you die? And it's that kind of experience that's going to help these teams along. And with that, Retired take the second map of Lofferton, 160 to 0 there. Scores say it all. So, I mean, there you have it, folks. That was the first map of tonight's doubleheader. Retired taking this with an absolute clean sheet here, winning both halves at 160 to 0, taking no deaths as well. It's going to be awesome to whack that into the stat sheet. Foodie, I think these guys are coming for your MVP. Now we're going to be moving into the next map here, which is going to be Providence. So very, very close quarters gameplay here. So hopefully that should open things up for the UCT guys. And if they can sort of get in those engagements where they can get those 2v1 situations and force those trade kills, they'll easily be able to beat a team like Retired any time of the day. But they've just got to get there first, use their heads a little bit, and hopefully make use of the narrow spaces and the building fighting that we're going to be seeing. It's important that they cap Bravo straight away, leave two guys to hold the centre of the map, and they should be in for a nice win. 3 seconds in and we should be able to get into the next map. And here we go, guys. UCT in the blue, Retired in the red. Hopefully the audios are better for you this time round, guys. Retired spawning in just a little late. UCT getting to Bravo first. We are going to be jumping onto Caf. He's going to be the first man on the scene. Deciding to take the lower road. A nice 4-man push from the Retired guys. Slowly opening up those building doors. Caf gets a massive kill on Master there. UCT pushing through. Panzerfaust coming in. I don't think that's quite needed, Caf. I mean, a bit overkill if you ask me. Fool's Guard has got that under control, and with 2 easy kills, Retired now pushed towards the centre of the map. Deckard doing some work, taking out Bumpy there as he pushes towards Charlie, and we do start to see UCT for the first time of tonight's games hold 2 flags and start to take points off of this Retired guy. Keeping on Caf as he takes up Master once again. That's got to get under your skin. We're going to be jumping on Slendy now as he's playing medic, tries to pick up Bumpy, but the Jonker doing a good job taking him out. UCT coming out of nowhere with some really big kills and opening things up. But with Bravo and now Charlie under Retired's control, it's only going to be a matter of time before they form that line and they start to sweep up towards Alpha. Deadcom for UCT looking to push through. Takes out Bumpy. Bumpy not having a good game at all. Caf with the cover there. jumping on to Gekon, who's having to spawn back at Alpha, move towards the center of the map there, just trying to slow this retired guy's team down. It's 157 to 145, Retired leading. Cryer 101 doing a good job getting the revive. Hipfire is coming out, but that's his own teammate there. And oh, Bumpy getting hit with that little Tommy gun off with the head glitch. Sia 101 doing a good job. Smoke nades are coming out to cover the advance, but the left hand side is open for Retired to push through. UCT being very risky now, but they have managed to push towards Charlie. They are losing Alpha. They focused everything on this top road and left the lower road open for Retired. It's going to be a switch in flags here, but they have managed to take those 3 points off of Retired. Retired aren't invincible this game. We are just going to have a quick look at the scores to see how things are going. Retired again, coming in with those revives. Absolutely clutch. Those KDs are going to be going through the roof later this evening. UCT doing a much better job than before. Deckard really pulling out all the stops for his team to try and get things going. Though, as we see, Retired all over the Charlie flag at the moment. I am a little bit drunk here, apparently. As UCT set up to recap that Alpha flag, Timothy thinks he's going to be pushing in towards the center of the map with Gekon and UCT Master holding that Bravo flag. We'll jump onto Bumpy as he decides to push forward with the help of Pulse Guard. They are going to try and get kills through the smoke. Bumpy looking to go round and challenge that Bravo flag. Bumpy holding the outside here. Decom doing a good job taking out Calf, but we do see Timothy on the flag as well. Bumpy holding off that push, going with the power slide, hits that reload and picks up a second kill. Deckard goes down. Bumpy holding that center is going to make things slightly easier for the rest of his team. And now he yeets his way across towards the church into another engagement here. UCT Master takes him down. If he can just camp that body, he can take out Bumpy's 0 death streak there. We do try and spawn on Dejonka there as he goes down, but he's going to get revived. And it does look like the train is going to keep going here. But Slendy with the 2-piece is going to finish that one off very, very quickly. Jumping back onto Bumpy as he pushes back from the Charlie flag with his first one to move towards Alpha. Absolutely beams Decon there as he keeps moving along this higher road. Retired haven't finished this one off just yet. They haven't managed to push in for that triple cap, for that spawn trap here. UCT, comparatively, the last 2 rounds are doing a much better job than before. Try and get onto UCT Master if I can. No, it looks like he died just at the right time. That is going to be a squad wipe for Retired. Absolutely in one foul smoke. We saw Iction with a triple kill there. Bumpy backing him up. And it does look like Retired are going to be setting up for that triple cap at the 1940 mark. Timothy tries to get the kills there. Slendy backing up that position, watching through the smoke, sees the barrel of the gun and absolutely beams Decom. Smoke coming out again. Slendy getting the revive on Timothy as they start to set up for that spawn trap. Timothy and Slendy moving in for the lower road there to the 3 people watching Bravo. Calf just holding out, stopping that decap from coming in. Slendy Batmaning it over towards the roof of the building. Playing it very, very careful as he pushes through. He knows there's players below him. Bumpy getting a double there to Jonka and Sia 101. Slendy's going to have players to his right. Fortunately, Gekon gets there first, but Fool's Guard in with the trade. And this is something that Retired are doing very, very well. Even when they are dying, the trades are coming in thick and fast, and it's allowing them to just keep the momentum going over and over. UCT making their way towards the Alpha flag, getting the decap here. somehow managing to beat Retired out of the rotation. Decom is going to be moving back towards Bravo to hold the push. Slendy gets the kill, making up for his push towards Bravo. Now moves in towards Alpha. Unfortunately, can't finish off any of the kills though, but does get 2 assists on his way in. Bumpy is going to be there to finish that one off. Jumping onto Timothy here. He's locking off Charlie. It's now a 1v1 situation. Has to go for that reload. Picks up the kill on UCT Master and manages to secure Charlie for the rest of his team. Alpha also going the way of Retired, leading 143 to 47. Take a look at the scores and see how things are going. Fool's Guard, Bumpy, Calf and Iction all have 1 deaths now. And it does seem to be the way of things here. Lofton Island, you can easily survive with no deaths. But we move on to Providence and Rotterdam, things are going to look differently. Though 18-1, you can't complain. Well done, Bumpy. Let's jump onto Slendy to see what he's doing. Absolutely terrorizing the spawns of Alpha by the looks of it.
Erste Hilfe, hier! Ich leg dich zusammen, Soldat! Tausend Dank!
I mean, getting that revive, playing Mr. Medic. Still not a lot happening now, but UCT are opening up on the right hand side. Bumpy picking up a double there. I think he's going to be in for a triple. Gekon going down as well. At FG42, it's just an absolute laser beam. You just got to be careful with the mag size though. Moving around to the right hand side, UCT looking to set up towards the Alpha flag. Will try and jump on Slendy as he's the man on the flag there, getting shot in the back as he turns around. Does look like Fool's Guard has got that one covered. Decom finally taking out Bumpy there. Cap looking to get the trade. Iction with a double, and that's going to be 143 to 0 for Retired on the first half of Providence. So, first half of Providence, guys, looking very, very strong for the Retired side. Again, UCT did some really good things there, and they managed to avoid that triple and spawn trap for a very, very long time. Definitely surprised myself there. Hopefully they can replicate what they did from the very beginning of the game. They were definitely putting up a bigger fight, but we saw one of the key things Retired was doing throughout that game. They were getting the revives, and there was always someone there to get that trade, and that's so important. If that one individual can outslay a team, brilliant. But if he goes down, he needs the rest of you to push up, get that trade, get that revive, and keep that momentum going. And they've been doing that very, very well throughout the entire series so far. So one more map left of Providence to play, and that's going to finish off this game. And then at 7 o'clock UK time, so we'll have an hour break before we jump into the next one, Door versus UTC Blue. Hopefully that will go better for the UCT guys, but we are going to be jumping back in to the final map of Providence now. And here we go, guys. 8 seconds left to go. We're going to have Retired in the blue, UCT Red in the red. Retired moving very, very aggressively now towards that Bravo flag. Timothy, first man on the flag. Panzerfaust is going to go in. Doesn't get anything, though. Is going to be met with someone, if he's not careful, pushing through that door. Up the stairs here. Timothy trying to go in. Gets hit by UCT Master. But we do see Slendy coming in for that trade kill. Slendy gets the revive, and that is going to be Bravo secure for the UCT guys. Bumpy with the double, going to cut off any chance of reinforcement on Bravo for UCT, and that's going to give the rest of those three guys on that Bravo flag the opportunity to move up. That's going to be Timothy, Slendy, to get onto that Charlie, start causing havoc, and get in front and behind these guys. Timothy going down, Slendy looking to cover. Fool's Guard has that one under control. Slendy going for the revive. Jumping on Timothy here after he just got revived. Looking to lock off the left-hand side with Slendy. All the action happening on the right. Going to be jumping onto Calf. He looks he's like he's in a prime position to watch those spawns. UCT stacking up for a high road push towards Charlie, as in less than sort of 30-40 seconds we see Retired set that triple cap, set that spawn trap, and now are going to try and tie things off. It's only going to be a few minutes before the end of this map unless UCT can really do some major work and turn things around. Back onto Slendy.
Just a moment. Eyes over there.
UCT Master to Jonker looking to break out towards the top of mid. Timothy is going to get the revives. Good smokes by Slendy there as he moves straight towards the left. Bumpy looking to get up a few kills as he holds the right hand side. Grenades coming in. Players are in the smoke. He is going to go down. Fool's Gold goes down as well. Iction looking to cover. UCT Master cannot get out. Sia 101 trying to get the revive, and he goes down. Gekon managing to pick up a good kill, and he's going to get the revives as well. Jumping onto Timothy, who goes down as well. Awesome work by the UCT guys as they push out. That high road team doing an amazing job, but they are now just too slow off of the mark to make that count. Retired are already setting up to counter that one. Bumpy with the double kill there, and that is going to be a near wipe for these guys. UCT having to start again. They made way down the bottom road there. Fool's Guard goes down. Slendy moves up to get the trade. Smoking up to get the revive on Fool's Guard here.
Come on now.
We do see Retired leading this 159 to 73. Let's see who died, and that is going to be Timothy knocking off some points for that Retired team as Bumpy leads this at 10-0. Slendy on fire, quite literally here as he pushes up, smoking up again, going for that revive on Fool's Guard. He's going to move up that revive on Iction, and also the cover as well. As both Iction and Bumpy go down, Slendy prioritising the revives here. More players on the scene means he can have more guys to trade those kills. UCT are now stopped dead in their tracks. Iction picks off a kill. Calf picking up a double there with the Sturmgewehr 1-5. Do see Retired leading this last map of Providence 159 to 39. Things going well for Retired. I mean, they've done everything right for this here. UCT aren't they're not a bad team compared to others out there. They've done some good things, but in my opinion, they're just not as fast as this Retired side. They're not prioritising the kill trades as much as they can. They're trying to rely on brute force to push forward here. We see UCT Master picking up a double, but Slendy's already there to get that trade. Even with the incendiary and the grenades coming over to lock him off, the rest of his team is holding out for the revives. He's going to get that revive through the smoke, and that's going to give him someone extra on point to allow him to get those trades and cover that. And that's what's kept Retired in this for so long.
Up you go, soldier.
And I do think Retired are going to be locking this one off at 159 to 0, guys.
Should be okay now.
Take a look at the scores as we push forward. Bumpy finishing that one off at 13-0. So yeah, so really cracking play from that Retired team there. Did everything right. Those first two rounds in Lofton were beautiful. And even in Providence, that's the quickest I've seen a team in the second half push up in less than sort of 2 minutes. Get the triple cap and set up the spawn trap as well and hold it for the remainder of the game. It's a shame Timothy did die there, otherwise they would have finished that fourth map at 160 to 0, but the rest of the team just ended up following in that wake. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first game of the night. Did finish slightly earlier than I was expecting, but we will be having another game in about an hour and 15 minutes. That's going to be Door versus UCT Blue. So make sure you follow, make sure you check out my Twitter. That's going to be twitter.com/awildtime. And then you can keep track when I go live. That second game should be a lot better for this evening. So hopefully you guys have a good afternoon, have a good evening, wherever you are in the world. get some dinner down your throat. You've got an hour and 15 minutes to do it, and I'll catch you in a sec.